Islam, 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 Islam. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. The Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, through Ali. Amen. Islam, Islam, Islam. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. Praises be to Allah. I want to take the time out and address real quick, if I can, the love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice to the Moorish American community. Uh, I was sitting back and I was building with a sister who's on the East Coast, and she was asking me simple questions about the Moorish Science Temple America. And I don't want to say this like I'm bigger than anybody or the work that the group of Moors that I'm working with, that we the only ones or what we got is that's what it is. But I like to share with you, as a member of the Moorish Science Temple America and an officer under Prophet Noble Drew Ali, okay, there's remedies, okay? There are remedies that you can use. There's remedies if you have children who are going to public schools and they have to be vaccinated and they don't want to be with the flu shots or whatever shots they're trying to give them. They don't have to be a part of that system. And there's a docket, there's a template that we have and we shared with officers of the Moorish Science Temple America Home Office. Home office, hear me. What do home office represent? Home office represent where it's a gathering of sheiks and sheikhs, okay, who are working for the betterment of us, okay? Prime example, I'm hearing a lot of Moorish American Muslims worrying about a Supreme Grand Council, okay? And the close that I have seen is go look at the documentation that we have in the county of Cook from convention. One thing I got from Daweed Ali Il, or you got sheiks and officers from all the groups, that's supreme work right there. Praises be to Allah. And I can share with you, those who are working with home office, there are sheiks from all groups of the Moorish Science Temple of America besides Braswell Bay staff, okay? Anyone else we can call and say, hey, look, I was reading the Moorish Guide and I was on page volume 1, number 5, and article blah, blah, blah said such and such, okay? Or we need some clarity when we're reading the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple America. Or where can you share some documentation with us? You see? And there are Moors who will do that with us, for us, in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And I'm going to be clear with you. A lot of Moors are saying what they want, but I'm going to say this. In love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, you need all these Moorish American Muslims who have degrees or knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Let me share that again. If they are lawfully chartered, you should sit down with them and see what you can learn in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Don't let anyone get you caught up into segregation. Because if you look at chapter 48 of your Holy Quran, Prophet Noble Drew Ali speaks against that. Okay? Don't let anyone get you caught up into hate. Okay? And remember, we are not to speak radical against the church or any member of any organized Islam. So, the sister was asking some questions that I really wanted to tap into. And the first thing is, Moors are looking for a home office that has sheiks and sheikas from all groups, come sit with us. No disrespect to no one who's asking that question, but you don't want to hear that it's us, right? Or that they're or it's set up with us. Why not? Right? Why not? You want to hear that it's with someone else that is not? Well, Allah didn't put that on their hearts, their minds, and their spirits. Allah put it on your heart, your mind, your spirit, and you more have shared it with myself. And for many years, we have worked with this on our mindset, where there is unity, there is strength. Together we stand, divided we fall. But we're going to work with all these Muslim American Muslims in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Okay? I can sit with this one, I can sit with that one, I can learn from this one, I can learn from that one. And I don't have to carry a bone. I don't have to be about Lucifer, Satan, devil, dragon, and beast. I can just be a student and learn. But now I'm sharing with you, there's officers from every group of the Moorish Science Temple of America who's working with Home Office. So now you're looking for the Supreme Grand Council. You should come sit down with us. We invite all to the convention. The Moorish Holy from Wabash. That's our family. We work with them and they work with us in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Islam, Brother Selvi Bey and his staff in Texas. Islam, praises be to Allah. And the Moorish Science Temple America Inc., we always have to go to them for records or for documentations or on simple things. Not anything in the archives of the business or simple things, general laws, right? Right? Things of that nature there. We need all these Moorish American Muslims because all of them have a part of the Prophet, and we need all of that to work the Prophet's divine and national movement. Islam? So we don't have time, and we won't get caught up into arguing with brothers and sisters. Because when I'm looking at the Moorish Guide and I open it up and I see the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, it reads, Prophet Noble Drew Ali speaks to the nation, but right up under it, and this is Friday, September the 28th, 1928, Asiatic owned big share in a metal company during the time of the Prophet in the 20s. Asiatic owned big share in the metal company. See? It was on business, Moors. Now, what good gift do you bring? What business can we do in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice? Islam? The Prophet was making trips, and all the trips were successful. He was setting up business. He was blessing businesses, excuse me. He was setting up plays. They had things going on for the Moors. And we're going to do things in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's all. We're looking at the Moorish Guide. We're looking at what they did then, and we're going to do according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Then, as they did then, we're going to do now. Islam and love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We're not into championshiping or saying we're the heads or we're taking over. We're going to do as Noble Drew Ali instructed. Yes, we do follow the original way without any deviation, without any edification, editing of any sort from anyone that didn't come from Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We won't stand with it. If it come out the 19 after the Prophet left us from the physical flesh, we won't stand with it. Because we're reading what the Prophet did. He said through his works, we'll be able to, and through what he did, not what I did and what you doing. Islam. So we're doing work, Moors. And think about it. They had laundry stores, laundry shops, barber shops, find business in many different ways. The companies are brothers who have been chosen to conduct grocery stores. See, they have many grocery stores. So in Carbondale, Illinois, we're growing food and we do give it away, but we also trade with other religious entities, etc. And we want to be able to set that up in your community, in your city, in your state. Where's our dry cleaning services? See, I was just working with some brothers and sisters that's not in the Moore Sons Temple America. And with them, I can say we got a dry cleaning service. See? But I want to say we got it for the Moore Science Temple of America under the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That's what I'm into. I don't want to do something for another organization, entity. I'm with other businesses, okay? But what can we do under the Prophet together in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice? Islam? Where can we find the holistic teachers? Or those that they were called occult teachers? Or those who can read the stars? All of them have a place in the Moore Science Temple of America. Did you not know in the Divine and National Movement? We need healers of all sort. Contact us. This is no game, okay? Contact us. If you got any kind of way that you can heal the people in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, we need to have that in every city and every state by tomorrow, inshallah. By tomorrow. That's how serious. Okay? Because you know, like I know, are people without food, shelter, and clothing all over the United States. So what I want to do is work with those who want to make their areas greater, their situations better, in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. This is no contest. We're not trying to outdo anyone. We want to get some good work done in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So if that's what you're into, please contact me at 1-877-808-2477, extension 103. You know, we got work to do. And with that, I'm going to quit mumbling, jumbling. But I mean this, Moors, and I'm ready to get some work done in love. As long, like the brother Tahaka Bay say, the Moors should be supporting him with the Moors Village. You know, not only the Moors Village, Moors, we should have our own credit union. See? But we have a sister right now who's working in Chicago, Illinois, and she's setting up a way and contact us, Sister Denise McNair Bay, way you can open up a shelter, her and Brother LaShuriel, a way that you can set up a shelter. See? We got programs, and we want to share these programs with y'all. We're not holding them to our chest, okay? But I understand that it's a lot of clubism going on. It's a lot of, I can't come get something from you because we supposed to be the real, and you guys are not real because you come from over here and I'm from over there. Stop it. Same credentials. And if you're in the house of Ali, you're in the house of Ali. Stop it. They can't play games with the people any longer. So let us work in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Let us please Allah. That's what I want to do. I want to please Allah. See? This ain't about anything else but pleasing Allah. And when you understand that nothing exists but Allah, and you are Allah, alhamdulillah. More, we got work to do. We got work to do. Let us come away from the lower self-vibrations and let us raise our vibrations in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I don't care if you got to shout, praise Allah, or even if you got to get some hallelujahs in. Let us change our vibrations in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and let us do some work. Everyone's on social media arguing at each other, fighting each other, tearing each other down. It's not what Noble Drew Ali brung. I don't represent tearing down any group of Moors, Islam, but I would not let any try to tear me down. In the same token, Islam, I don't throw any rocks at anyone until 5 have been thrown at me or 3 have been thrown at me. And then the Prophet said that you must take around and drop the world on them in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. See? Social media, though, and this is not talking about one particular person. It's chaotic on there. That's why when I come on there, I try to say Islam, praises be to Allah and to the Prophet, just visit our website. I don't even want to argue with them more. I don't want to get into a debate about anything because I know who Allah is. And I understand who Noble Drew Ali is. He visited me regularly. I just can't get his voice. See? He visited me more. When I'm out here and I was driving a little brother and his family the other day, praises be to Allah. And that little brother said, and I heard the Prophet, excuse me, he said, this is nice, right? So when he said that, I keyed in on him. And I had the heat playing because it was cold out. And the little brother said, this is nice. And as we was riding down the road, Moors, as I'm holding and I'm playing music for the little children, the little boy said, thank you. I seen the Prophet then on the other side of me. Islam. See, the Prophet hasn't spoken to me as I'm communicating verbally, but it's certain things I go through. And the Prophet is right there. Praises be to Allah, right? Prophet don't touch my head. Praises be to Allah. But to hear that voice of the Prophet, that'll be powerful. To hear Prophet Noble Drew Ali's voice would be it would be a blessing just to hear his voice. Islam. So with that, I got to do what I got to do so that we please Allah. Because when we're doing the work of the Prophet, we take heed to the Spirit. Every word he spoke was Spirit. That's Allah. So we want to please Allah. With that, let the rest of that be what it's going to be in love. First, Father, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. If you don't have this book, I do not get paid to advertise this book. Get this book. If you do not understand citizenship as a Moorish American Muslim, get this book. If you do not understand why the Prophet called us American citizens, get this book. If you do not understand what Act 6 really entails, get this book. If you don't understand why the Moorish Americans vote, get this book. And how we should be voting, get this book. If you want to understand about the land, get all his books. Get all his books. But this right here, I am a citizen of the U.S.A. Every word that this brother put in here is a Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And I don't get paid to say this from my brother, but I'm sharing it with you. I can read from here, and it makes it easy with me to build with a brother or sister at any time, at any part of the day, on any subject. Using my questionnaire, I always keep it out, and my Quran, because he's going to refer you to your questionnaire and your Quran, and your and your oral statements. It's all in here. So get this book, Moors. Islam, if you want to understand the Prophet, get this book. Islam. And with that, I say, if you've never been to a Moor Sons Temple America, don't let nobody tell you that this Moor, that Moor is this or that. Go visit those Moorish American Muslims in Islam. If you're in Detroit, go sit down with Brother Fuquan Bay now. Islam. We do have a group of Moors there, but majority of the Moors is in Michigan, the Moor Sons Temple America, Inc., and we're not there to cause any confusion. Islam, we have a family there, and they're very small. But we would tell you, go see Brother Fuquan Bey and their staff. Islam, uh, 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 if you're in the Illinois area outside of Chicago, the Peoria, the Springfield, Decatur, those areas, go see Temple 57 in Lockport, Illinois. Islam. And if you're out there with Hawkins Bay now, that's a scholar. You better go sit with them and get what you can get. Quit listening to these brothers who are making these social media videos telling you what they want to tell you. And if you're in Baltimore, go sit with that scholar over there, Brother R. Edwards Hill. See, all of them have a voice with me. I listen to those particular ones in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Islam, all of them. We've never been into argument, never had a debate, never had anything about the prophet or anything. Everything's been love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We might look at each other funny, but everything's always been love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Everyone I name. Islam, praises be to Allah. If you're in the VA area, we go see the twins. Those are my brothers. And again, they can tell me at any time, stand down on something, and there's no word to be spoken about. See? If you're in the VA area, go see the twins. If you're not, go visit the twins anyway. Certain people just need to know more. Islam? So what I'm sharing with you, the prophet is universal. And if you're going to worship Allah, you need to sit down with all these different scholars. These are all different sheikhs. These are all different Islamic kingdom and love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And then it's like going to a buffet. Everything in the buffet you don't eat. Get what's good for you and go, or stay. Go or stay. Do as thy soul dictate. But don't let social media tell you that that the agents are in the temple, so don't go to the temple and start a council of pools, or start this, or start that. That's not the instructions from Prophet Nabi Ali, and that's not the instructions of CM Bey, nor is that the instructions of Taj Tariq Bey. See? So where y'all getting this from? To stay away from the temple. Who's tricking you? See? The temple needs you because you got a great mind. You can bring great ideals into the Moorish Science Temple of America if you study, if you learn, if you're well learned. There's things you can do to help the nation, which is the Moorish Science Temple of America. So I don't want to keep going on, but I'm sharing with you. Don't get caught up into the social media argue and fights. We are conscious people. We are the supreme of the supremes. We are the highest of the highest. Don't you understand that you have an upside down R on your charter, which represents royalty? So be noble. Islam, be noble, Moors. Wherever you are, be noble. Because our flag, as it flies royalty, noble. See? But let us work. Give us a call, 1-877-808-2477, extension 103, directly to myself. And let us work in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. There is no big I's and little U's. If you got a great ideal, let's sit down at the table and let's get some things together for us, by us. Those who are good in real estate, we need you. Think about it. No matter where you at, we need those who are into real estate so where we can start going and getting land and property and building for us, by us. We don't want to keep talking. Everybody said they want to do some nation work. Well, our nation building, it's about work. It's not talk. You got to work. See, I'm around here and I'm seeing little towns build up, little communities build up. Starting off with 150, now they got 1,000. That can be the Moorish Science Temple of America. It only take 150 people to be a village. Then from there, you can get township assistance. See? As a village. And then you keep growing. There's other things that you can get from the federal after you got the land. Or you're the custodian of that land, of that area, of that property. In every area, just notice there's something on every area, in every land, there's something that the government would love for you to be able to bring the resources out of there, and they pay you for whatever it is, or to grow. These are the ideals that we have by looking and reading the Prophet's Charter, the Metaphysical Charter, along with, see, I'm not working under some say it look like this, but I advise you to go see what it look like in the county and how it reads in the county. And I'm working under the authority from that religious document, Islam, which is the 10105905. And I have a copy right here of the charter, the Metaphysical Charter. Okay? And you take these charters, and when you read it, the Prophet is giving you authority. The Prophet has given you jurisdiction. The Prophet has declared you lawful. So with that, I'm just reading the Prophet's Charter, and I just want to stay according to what the Prophet said. I don't want to get caught up into my own way, because I understand that when I'm doing what the Prophet said, I'm doing what Allah wanted us to do, or what Allah desired for us to do in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So I want to work. Let's work. Your ideology, your theology, put that to the side. Nationality is the order of the day, and let us work in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice as a nation, as a government. Everybody in the nation don't think alike in any other nation or agree on everything. So let us work. Give us a call and let's work. I'm looking for those who are sheiks and officers in the Moorish Science Temple of America first, to deal with them first. Those who are already grand sheiks, grand governors, officers with your group, let's work in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Then from there, inshallah, let me deal with those who are members with the missionary department, because we have a great program for missionaries. So you can defend love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice without being dogmatic, without arguing and spitting in people's faces, right? Or talking about you're going to take their head off in an intelligent tone, in a spiritual tone. We have a couple of brothers and sisters who want to share degrees. We got Brother Billy Denamil, and we want to be able to give these brothers something for sharing what they're going to share. Brother Finley Bay, these brothers have been working with me for years, okay? Praises be to Allah. And we got a host of other brothers and sisters who are going to teach on leadership. Okay, so those who are into leadership, so that we can get better qualified in our positions as leaders in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Also marriages. We'll be having some counseling programs coming along, and some Saturday events that we'll be hosting on Moorish American Muslims should marry Moorish American Muslims, Islam. So we got a lot of great ideas, but we need help. We need your help. You sitting here, you watching me on social media, you watching the other brothers and sisters, and that's okay. But now we need you to put your hands to work and let us get some work done. With that, I'm going to quit mumbling as I said earlier. But I need your help. So give us a call. 1-877-808-2477, extension 103 for me. MSTAHOHR 805.co. Why the 805 more? Because we're letting you know we did everything that we could to take the metaphysical charter along with the charter, the corporate charter, that comes from Brother D. Bailey Hill, along with Kenya Umar Bey, and we took these and we used the Hers Revised Statute, Section 32, Chapter 32, Section 30, Section 32, Section 32, excuse me, Chapter 32, Section 36, Islam, along with the Illinois 805, Islam, and we were able to receive a favorable in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice by imitating the prophet, not making ourselves supreme anything, not making ourselves the grand major temple, not making ourselves anything but members who were tracing themselves back under the 10-10-5-905 to Prophet Noble Drew Ali by asking Allah to be our Father and Noble Drew Ali to be our spiritual guide and our spiritual father. We were able to receive a favorable reply. You don't have to change anything. Just go look for the prophet. And you can find the prophet in the county of Cook. And if you go to the county of Cook, it's the Form 1099. So you should understand, that's about business there. That's about revenue there. But you want to go to book 521, page 579. And where you find Prophet Noble Drew Ali, you also find the members who are with us, as they like to say, under Arnel Bey. No one's under Arnel Bey. Everyone is under Prophet Noble Drew Ali, same book, same page, in the county of Cook. Using the Hers Revised Statute, again, along with the 805s. Islam, so that's why we use the 805. Islam, because we uphold law. We try to stay in law in all ways, in all walks. Divine law is the key. And then the Constitution will work for you and me, according to how the Prophet Noble Drew Ali instructed. Nothing spooky. With that, peace and love. 30 days to fund your life on Facebook. 30 days to fund your life on Facebook. Everyone you know who say they don't use credit, I guarantee you, for $500, you can pull it up, and they got a whole bunch of stuff in their name. And they can't get anything because of that credit situation. So go use the documents, 30 days to fund your life, and get all those things off your credit, get all those things off your name, build up your business, get your personal credit up to a 680, and I have a way to get you 50K to 300K in business credit. 50K up to 300K in business credit. I don't care if you're in the temple or not. It would be great if every sheik and every member of the Moorish Sons Temple of America was playing with 50K or greater. Arnel Bey did it. I'm playing with the 50K. I only use so much to buy this, to start a transportation company, and we're taking all this money that we make from the transportation company to put into the Moorish Uplifting Fund so that we can have programs for you. Islam. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Peace and love, Moors. Let's work. Peace. Sadiq, we need you. We got the Sister McNair Bey. She got a lot of programs in Chicago, Illinois right now. Also, she's working with a professional armed security company, more. If you don't have any felons, we have an armed security company that Sister Janicia McNair Bey is working with, and they can get you a job if you're in the Chicago, Illinois area. Okay? Other than that, the Moors hired Brother Lashuriel, Brother Rasul Il. They have the sheiks and the sheikas have come together in Chicago, and they will be hosting at least about 7 programs, inshallah, at the middle of this month, which is the food pantry in Chicago, Illinois, okay, out in the hundreds. The food pantry, job center, job placement center, as well as there was a couple other things. I know we're going to be doing tampons for our sisters and our young sisters and brothers, and they have set up another program for those who need reading. So with that, we need you, Morris, to contact us. We need a lot of help with the school. She's setting up homeschools for Moorish American Muslims, and we We can do this together. This is not about us. It's all of us together, not just a group of us. We can do this. The L's and Bays who will their way to Allah. Let us build together in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Let us work. That's all I ask us to do. Let us work. Chicago, contact Sister Janicia McNair Bay. Again, she's got the Grand Sheikah's Divine Minister. She's got a couple different programs that's going on to help all in the Chicago area, but also we want to aid those who are homeless that are Moorish American Muslims. So contact the sister and Brother LaSure Ill for that program, the starting date, the breaking ground information. With that, we come in love, we leave in peace. Islam. Islam.